Hi everyone, it's Michael Eilbrock from MJE Diagnostics and Diesel Laptops. And today what I wanted to share real quick is, in general, oscilloscopes and, there's always a lot of talk about, oscilloscopes are expensive. I don't really know how to use one. I don't know how to invest the time to get the training and stuff. It's a big cost for a technician to put out, that type of money for the nicer scopes, the ones that are made by, Pico, Snap-on, ATS. They're big investments, and they're great equipment, but what about for the technician starting out that can't afford anything like that, but they want to get some knowledge and they want to start using scopes? Well, there's actually a lot of options out there now, and I have one of the options right here, and I wanted to share this. I've been playing around with it in my spare time, and this is just a little mini pocket oscilloscope. It's a DS212, and I got it off of Amazon. Let me see if it gives like a specific brand. I can't remember if it does or not. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so it's a DS212 MiniWare mini oscilloscope. It's got 1 megahertz bandwidth and 10 million samples a second sampling rate. But of course, that's like at one channel at fastest speed, mind you. Okay, so it's not going to sample at that speed when you go out to a longer time base. Okay, and it also has 2 channels. This is a 2-channel scope, and it has a waveform generator on it. So, and I got this on Amazon. I think I paid like $100 or something like that. And then I found some additional leads. So it normally just comes with these leads here, but I don't like these. So what I did was I found some adapters that are BNC adapters right here that then plug into the side on the scope. Okay, so then you can use regular automotive scope leads, or if you wanted to get one to convert to a banana, you could. Those were pretty cheap. I can't remember the exact price, but I think after everything was said and done, I might have spent like 130, 140 bucks maybe at tops. Okay, so it's inexpensive. Of course, it's not like a Pico, ATS, or Snap-on or some of the other more expensive scopes, but it's a 2-channel scope, so you can see action and reaction testing, and it also gives you different measurements. It'll show you the frequency and the duty cycle of signals at the same time. So as you can see here right now, I have the accelerator pedal signal right here, and the signal on each signal wire is given out it's about 200 hertz. One I'm at 201 hertz, the other one I'm at 195. And then at the same time, I can look at that duty cycle, okay, and then I can compare that to the software on the vehicle and see if what the software sees matches what you see on your oscilloscope here. Okay, so I'm just going to push the pedal here. I'm doing this the best I can. I can't hook up a screen recorder to this, so I'm doing my best. Bear with me. So here, I'm just going to push the pedal, and then you can watch the pulse width here and the duty cycle. So I'm pushing the pedal, and as you notice, my duty cycle changes, but my frequency stays the same. Okay, because this pedal's putting out a set frequency. All right, and then I let off the pedal, and then it goes back to normal. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to share this real quick. So it's really cheap. This would be good for someone starting out learning how to use a scope. Bear in mind though, if you want to use this to like look at ignition or anything like that, you're going to have to get attenuation probes. Okay, but for other than that, this is good for looking at 12-volt systems, and you could do some engine testing with this. You could do a relative compression test with this hooked up to a current clamp, and you could do some other tests too with this. You could check your Hall effect speed sensors, you know, you could do crank and cam correlation with this. So it's actually a pretty handy little tool. But the only thing I do recommend is, at least when you are looking for one of these, at least get one that's got 2 channels. That way you can see action and reaction testing, because that's basically the name of the game when you're using the scope. You got to be able to compare different patterns. Okay, so even though, you know, the 1 channel, it could be useful to an extent, but the 2 channel I think is more useful, because that way you can, you know, compare signals. Okay, so but anyway, I just wanted to share this real quick. If anyone has any questions about this model, you can contact me and let me know. It's not that hard to use. It's actually pretty easy. It takes a little practice, but it's not that bad. It's just got 2 scroll wheels on the right here, and then the scroll wheel is also a button when you press on it. And then at the top here, you've got the on-off switch, and then you've got a play and a pause button right there. Okay, so I kind of like this thing. It's pretty handy. It's something that you could use that would be a lot faster to get out and get a signal a lot faster, compared to having to, you know, grab out your big piece of equipment and use it, you know. So it's just something to think about, you know. And this would be good for a beginner, okay, who just wants to learn scopes, learn setup, how to use one, get some practice. It's really inexpensive. So if you want to learn anything, I recommend you just buy one of these off of Amazon. Okay, so but anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to share this. I hope everyone has a good afternoon, and take care. Thank you.